Welcome back to another episode of Shabbat Shmooze. This week's Parsha is Parshat Pinchas. Now, this is the Parsha that we always read at the start of the 3 weeks of mourning, between Shabbat Shmooze and Tisha B'Av, the day our Beit HaMikdash was destroyed. So what is it about Parshat Pinchas that we always read at the start of the 3 weeks, especially since there's no mention of the destruction of our Beit HaMikdash in this Parsha? Rav Eli Mansour explains, in this Parsha, it discusses, at the tail end of the Parsha, we hear all about the Chagim of the Jewish people. We hear about Sukkot, how Sukkot was 9 days, how Pesach was 8 days, how Rosh Hashanah is 2 days, etc., etc. If you tally up all the days of the Chagim of the Jewish people, you get 21. 21 is also equivalent to the 3 weeks of mourning. This is Hashem telling us that yes, there will be 3 very, very challenging and dark weeks. Yes, these are the times of the birth pangs of Mashiach where things don't make sense and everything looks really tough. However, if you cling to me in the darkest time, I will convert those 21 days of mourning to 21 days of joy and 21 days of Yamim Tovim. There's a story told over by Rav Lugassi about a couple that was struggling for many, many years to have children. And whatever they did, any doctor they went to, they were not successful. They finally resigned themselves to the fact that they will never be able to have any biological children. So instead, they looked into adoption. They applied to multiple agencies and they kept getting rejected. Finally, they get a phone call from an agent saying there's a baby that was just born and the family is not fit to care for the baby. We'd like to interview you to see if you would want to adopt this baby. This family was overjoyed. Their prayers were answered. They were so ecstatic. They finally went and they sat down for an interview with the agent, and the agent began to ask them a series of questions. Will you care for this child more than anything in the world? And the couple said, yes. Will you give this child so much love and affection? Yes. Will you love this child more than anyone else in the world? And the couple looked at each other and said, well, we love Hashem the most, but we will love the child immediately after. And the agent stamped their application, rejected. They were not fit to be parents to this child. They left that agency devastated and heartbroken. Baruch Hashem, about 9 months from the day of that interview, they were blessed with a beautiful and healthy baby boy. When we cling to Hashem in our darkest times, Hashem tells us that He will see to it that so much light will come from that darkness. So our spiritual homework for this week, Parshat Pinchas, is don't be dismayed, don't be discouraged from the challenges and the darkness that surrounds you. Cling to Hashem in the darkest of hours, and Bezrat Hashem, you will see the brightest of light shining eternally and very, very soon, Bezrat Hashem, with the coming of Mashiach. Wishing you all Shabbat Shalom.